Welcome, beautiful Paris Saint Germain family to Julian Alvarez Transfer Explained. Julian Alvarez was born in 2000, meaning he's 24 years of age. Nearest stats for the season: 17 goals and 11 assists in 59 games in 42 starts in all competitions. And obviously, these are his recent World Cup stats: 4 goals in 5 starts for Argentina, winning and triumphing with the World Cup. What makes Julian Alvarez such a great player is his versatility, something that Luis Enrique often speaks about when he talks about Vitinha. All the time mentions how versatile he is, can get Lee as well. Alvarez can obviously play as a striker between 2 wingers. He can play as a second striker next to someone like Gonzalo Ramos with 2 wingers on the side. He can play on the wing as well, and he can even play as a number 10. Obviously, Paris Saint Germain do not play with a number 10. We play with offensive 8s. Maybe he could play there. I don't really know. Maybe against like relegation and mid-table teams in Ligue 1. But it's really great that he has this asset in him. If we take a look at his FBRF stats right here: non-penalty goals 94th percentile, non-penalty goals XG 96th percentile, shots total 93rd percentile, non-penalty goals and XAG 94th percentile. Apart from that, he's not really high in that many stats, which could be a bit concerning, but I guess he's a striker. What he's really good at is scoring goals and getting assists. Shot creating actions, not the best, should be higher. Take a look at his data and B stats right here. We can see his XA from as good as it can be, and passes received, which means he's always open, he's always an outlet, he always wants to help out his teammates, and he always wants his teammates to score goals. Offensive actions looks good as well, and passes to the box looks good. What he needs to improve on is goal scoring. His XG and non-penalty XG is not that good. If we compare him to Randall Colomani and Gonzalo Ramos, we can see Gonzalo Ramos is green, Colomani is yellow, and Julian Alvarez is blue. Alvarez is best at XA and passes received, whilst everything else is taken by the other players. We can see Gonzalo Ramos dominating the XG, non-penalty goals and aerial duels, and getting a lot of passes received, but nothing on the playmaking part, whilst Randall Colomani has a bit of what Alvarez has in the playmaking and has a bit of the goal scoring. So Alvarez is pretty much profile-wise half what Gonzalo Ramos offers and half what Colomani offers combined. Colomani is half of what Alvarez offers and half of what Gonzalo Ramos offers, whilst Gonzalo Ramos, he is not similar to Alvarez and Colomani. Both of them are more second strikers, whilst Gonzalo Ramos is more of a striker, goal-scoring target man. If we go even deeper into comparing their stats, here they are. We can see key passes, shot creating actions, shot taken, dribbles completed, goals, assists, passing into the penalty area, XAG, XG, and progressive passes received. And we can see that Alvarez is the best at key passes, shot creating actions, dribbles completed, assists, passes into the penalty area, and XAG, and is second best in all the remaining stats, whilst Randall Colomani is pretty much second best at most of the categories apart from shots taken and XG. Progressive passes received, where he's actually first, but that's because he's been playing as a winger sometimes for Paris Saint Germain. They take more touches. And then we have Gonzalo Ramos, who is worst in every single stats category apart from shots taken and XG and goals as well. But now let's jump to the reports. Breaking: PSG is very interested in Julian Alvarez. There's strong interest from Paris, and the club has asked for information on him. The Argentine wants more playing time. It could be one of the surprises for the summer transfer window. Manchester City wants 80 million euros if Julian Alvarez were to leave. No official offers from clubs yet. Atletico Madrid, Manchester United, and Chelsea can't pay 80 million euros. There's only one club in the world capable of paying that. Is looking for a striker, and that is Paris Saint Germain. Confirmed PSG is interested in Julian Alvarez. Parents wants him this summer. Manchester City would likely accept if a bid. Club offers around 95 million euros. A move to PSG is more likely despite interest from other clubs like Bayern and Atletico Madrid. Justin, PSG have indeed inquired about Julian Alvarez. Chelsea are also interested in signing him this summer. Manchester City don't want to sell him as of now. However, Alvarez camp will listen to offers, and if there is something, they will talk to City. Gaston Dul, I was told that the City will also be important for Julian Alvarez, not just the team that Julian Alvarez is going to take into account. Manchester City has no intention to accept any loan deal for Julian Alvarez. They want big money if they were allowed to leave him this summer. The Argentine wants to play more regularly and find more playing time. City is aware of this. Manchester City will only sell Alvarez if the player requests they wants to leave, clearly if they receive a big fee. So after going through all the reports, what we can take away is that Julian Alvarez possibly could want to leave Manchester City due to playing time. And obviously we looked, he's played over 50 games this season, but when you look deeper at it, he only started, I believe, 2 Champions League games this entire season. Not happy with that. And he started a lot of games this season because Haaland was out injured and Kevin De Bruyne as well. But when they came back, he either didn't start or didn't play in his regular position, which is striker, where he wants to play. And Fabrizio Romano in this situation has been a bit of a mouthpiece for both Manchester City, Paris Saint Germain. What's happening in this situation, in my opinion, is that Julian Alvarez called Fabrizio, told him, tell the world, message out that Julian Alvarez potentially would want to leave, and then let's see what club comes and offers. And then Paris Saint Germain offered, and Fabrizio Romano mentioned it, but then he also worked as a mouthpiece for City. City said they don't want to loan him, and if they sell him, they will sell him for a big fee. So City are open to selling, Julian Alvarez is open to leaving, and Paris Saint Germain are pushing. Because with the most recent report, just in PSG have genuine interest in Julian Alvarez. Paris already had direct contacts with the Alvarez agent to discuss the situation. Now we'll see if PSG will decide to proceed further. Just in PSG had made signing Julian Alvarez this summer as a priority. The club has met and informed his representative about this. Paris wants to offer him a long-term contract, but the difficulty will be convincing Manchester City to sell him. We are in a very open situation here. Anything can really happen. We have to wait for more concrete stuff. We have to wait and see if Julian Alvarez wants to agree to join Paris Saint Germain. I don't think convincing City of selling him will be that hard. They have Erling Haaland. They only need someone that can do a backup job good enough at City, which wouldn't be that expensive. And City is known to be a club where when the players want to leave, they let them leave because they don't want to be called prison Manchester City or something. And obviously, the price tag, potential price tag of this transfer will be 80 to 100 million, has been reported, which City will be happy with, and Paris Saint-Germain will be happy with. I mean, we've been linked and interested in Gyökeres, Isak, Osimhen, all 100 plus. So Alvarez being even less than that suits Paris Saint-Germain perfectly. And I'm going to give this transfer a probability of 65% at the moment. I think all doors are open. As I said, Alvarez wants to leave, Paris Saint-Germain are pushing, and City are not that far away from letting Alvarez go. Let's see what happens. I'll be updating as usual, so make sure to subscribe and turn on notifications to the PSGINT YouTube channel. That's been it from your boy PSGINT, and as usual, allez Paris!